So, how is it going? Um, what I wanted to share with you right now is something that I face every day. Because at one hand, um, I understand that I do a lot, and actually everything that I do, like the vast majority of things that I do, I already see their results. I see their outcomes. For example, working with Don, I see a lot of results. Working with Tiny web designer, I see a lot of results. Working with pretty much everything, every action I've made in the last, like in all my life before this moment, I see their results. Since it will be just not correct if I'll say about actions that I've done in the last 1.5 months, since I gained my experience before that to be able to start the agency and the resources and blah blah blah. But on the other hand, I always have this feeling inside that I do everything wrong, you know? And even if my brain says to me that, no, man, actually, like, you're in the beginning of your story, and that's fine that you don't see the financial outcomes right away, right now. That's absolutely normal. And I know that it works for sales when you create your pipeline. And currently, in terms of my business creation, I'm in the same stage. I'm creating my pipeline. And by the way, today I'm going to buy tickets to Dubai to attend conferences, week of conferences. Um, a lot of results should be achieved there. I'm going to find, I don't know. I didn't set my goals for the conference as for now, but I think it will be possible to find multiple clients, like more than 10. I think it will be possible. And yeah, just but once again, I need to write down all the numbers that I'm going to achieve later, because 10 is just from the space, just the number that I figured out right now at this particular second. I didn't think about it. So yeah, on the one hand, everything is great and I see results. On the other hand, everything is still good, but I don't see results right now. And man, sometimes um, sometimes it slightly affects my mood, but I trace it, and once I feel that it actually affects how I act and what I do, I concentrate on the most important things that I can do right now, and do what it takes, and what it required from my side to do. But yeah, hell, mentally it's not easy, but I can't say that it's difficult for me. Somewhere in the middle. I think, like, I know for sure 1000% that it will be mentally much more difficult for me to work on the um, like as an employee right now, since this is not what I'm going to do in the future, and since I don't want to do this right now. And man, you feel differently when you create your business and when you develop it, and when it's not just the first attempt of your life where you're not properly prepared, but if it's something that you have already tried previously, if you know some kind of basics, meaning that you need to, for example, have a fund for you to stay alive and to live in an apartment, to eat some food, because most probably you won't monetize right away. Um, if you know that receiving rejections is absolutely fine, if you know that, like, if you know some basics, definitely the difference is huge. It's enormous, at least in my personal experience. So yeah, I'm so freaking glad and happy and impressed and inspired and everything you can mention, like every good word. I feel so good, so happy that so fulfilled that I create my business. And as always, I'm happy that I have you. Maybe not now, but I just communicate with you guys like I already have an audience. And believe me, I will have an audience. I will have it. Just give me a bit time, a bit more. Um, yeah, just need to start closing some deals. And actually, by the way, I don't remember if I told you about it or not, but I'm going to reinvest 100% of everything I make in my agency, because because simply to live, I don't need other incomes. I have enough funds to live for years and years and years without even if I'll generate $0, like it will be fine. But once again, I reached this level and I don't think that I'm a successful person right now. So no, I am only in the beginning. But I genuinely believe that I'm quite good in money management, and I treat it very responsibly. So I want to say that now I have to generate income from my agency. I have to start closing deals successfully. I'll reinvest everything. I'll grow my team very, very rapidly once we start generating some profits. I'm going to improve my presence in the web, because I also will hire a dedicated person who will work with me on this, and the quality of everything I do will be on a very, very decent level. That's the idea, that's the plan. Let's follow it. But as for now, just close the first deal and feel even more impressed and more inspired. And I'm looking forward to visit some conferences and events together with Don, since he's like I can say that his major inspiration and motivation is to travel different countries, attending some conferences, but this is very serious for him. So if you have a team, I think it's crucially important to know what motivates your teammates, what makes them feel special, and how can you just make them more productive organically. I think it's important. And always remember what your teammates admire, what they want to achieve, what are their personal goals. Simply, when is the birthday of your teammate? Yeah, very important. So let's continue our day, guys. Notion doesn't work for me. I cannot use it even with VPN, or even when I try to log in with my Apple ID that I've created when I was living in Bali, so it doesn't work. And most probably, as for now, unfortunately, I will have to use the analog, and it's not very convenient, and the process of using it is not smooth. And I'm not even talking about all the structures that and functionalities that will be new for me to learn, even after I made an export import of everything that I had in Notion before. So not convenient. I don't like that, and I spent maybe 1 hour today trying to fix all this stuff, but I'm not able to do this at the moment, unfortunately. maybe people will come with some solutions how to fix it in the nearest future, because a lot of people in Russia, they also used Notion. However, even with foreign accounts that I've created, even with VPN in the combination with these foreign accounts, even with, I don't know, trying to use my foreign number and credentials of my foreign bank card, I cannot log in. It just doesn't let me in. Okay, I mean, okay. In 1 hour, we're going to have a call with the guy from Egor Technologies. We need to ask him 17 more questions just to make sure that we understand his request and everything he expects from the ideal candidate. We need to understand this in order to provide him the best experience possible. And once again, it will be less about money, but more about experience and first case study. That's why you have to be very responsible, and we just have to show the best service possible. And we will do this for sure, because like it's very convenient that the guy is not looking for candidates in-house, candidates on site. He's looking for remote candidates. That's the big plus. And what else? Uh, yeah, I mean, now I'm going to analyze his company in more details once again, just to be more prepared for the call. I won't make a follow-up message just to remind about the upcoming meeting right now, since we had already a conversation priorly, and hopefully that he'll show up, and everything will be good. Today I have booked 3 meetings. 2 of them will be tomorrow, and one of them will be on Thursday or on Friday. I don't, guys. Yeah, maybe on Thursday. Doesn't matter. But currently, their response rate for my messages on LinkedIn, my first connection requests, is very high, and I need to make it even like better, since now I'm going to have a small conversation with people before we actually have a call, just to show that yeah, I make a research about your company. And by the way, like, I don't know, maybe I'll try to explain how we can help exactly before the meeting as well. So let me check, and let me think how to do this in a proper way. But everything is moving. Do you guys remember today I've told you that I decided not to send the reminder message to the guy about the call? So proved to be that he, as far as I understand, he didn't remember about it. And 30 minutes before the meeting, he received a notification himself automatically, and he told me that like he was outside, and actually we rescheduled the meeting for tomorrow 11 a.m. my time. um, that's funny, because you always have to say send reminders like to people with whom you're going to have a chat with, um, even if you think that everybody will remember about it, about the meeting with you. That's actually not the case, since the most important, like, you are the person for whom, if like every particular meeting is the most important. um, Other people, they have different stuff to do, they have their own business. And okay, I'm not talking about all the people, but many of them will not see such a value in meeting with you as you see if you develop your business, or if your wealth directly depends on such calls where you can close or not close. I don't have an access to Notion. Very inconvenient. Now I try to use another app created by Russian developers, but the quality of it is quite plastic. I don't know. Just to compare, it's like you compare genuine leather and some kind of this um, plastic leather, just different quality. So anyway, okay guys, now I'm going to work with the mood board that I received from Tanya, my web designer, and probably I'll create my own mood board to share with her, and yeah, we'll move forward. By the way, Dawn scheduled 2 meetings today evening, 2 meetings. Congrats to Don. Shout out to Don. He did his first tangible result, and that's pretty amazing. So, see you tomorrow.